Ooh. You. Okay, what's going on, people? We get some people in the chat. Okay, salute. You got 12 whole rounds. You got 12 whole rounds. Okay, we back. We back with another one. We back with another one. 12th round knockout. One minute, people. What's going on, Taha? What's up? What's going on, people? Hey, listen. Hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the like button and subscribe. Do that for me. Hit the like button and subscribe. Just a chill guy. What's up? Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel, man. We talk about the post fight from Saturday. Eubanks and Benn. Talk about that fight. Give you my essay on it. Get a couple of more people in the chat. Like, subscribe. He's a bum. He's a bum. Anthony Yard, man. That's my guy. He did a great job Saturday against Arthur. That was a good fight. That was a damn good fight. I thought, I really thought that um Anthony was losing the beginning of the fight. Thought he was losing. I thought he was losing bad. I think in the later rounds, from the sixth, seventh round on, he started and Arthur never got off the ropes and Yard just did his thing. He just started beating him. But it was a good fight. At the beginning, uh Arthur had a good stick. He kept that stick in his face. He kept it in his face. He was banging Yard up. Bang, 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 bang. Terrible. Then the second half of the fight, Yard just got his second win and it was over. What's up, Nick? What's going on, my boy? I'm talking about the fight last weekend, the Eubank fight, the Eubanks and the Conor Benn fight. But I'm talking about the undercard right now. Uh, the co-main event, which was Anthony Yard against London Arthur. That was a damn good fight. They banged it out, man. They banged it out until like the to like the sixth round. That's when Anthony Yard just came on. He just came on. He had a mean left hook. That left hook was there all night long. But for the most part, it was a good fight. It was a damn good fight. It's a damn good fight. But before I talk about the Eubank kind of Ben fight, I want to talk about the the Devin Haney fight. Uh, that's gonna be something. Devin Haney coming back. Taking Ramirez. That's gonna be. Ramirez is not a walk in the park. He's not like he's good. He's very good. I think Devin Haney should have took more of a. I don't think he should have taken that fight. I don't think so. Ramirez is he's a warrior, man. He's a warrior. He's good. He's real good. He fight hard. He got a heart of a lion. He's a champion. And for Devin Haney to take him on a 2-year layoff, man, I don't know. I don't know about that. That's I don't know. The man lost every round. ah, me personally, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't see Devin Haney beating Ramirez. I don't see it. I'm sorry, I don't see it. Yeah, yeah, that Devin Haney fight, man. That's gonna be that's gonna tell it all. That's gonna tell it all. If he's back, if he's ready to go, that it's gonna tell it all. I tell you that much. Give me 1 minute, people. Yeah, I don't know. Then you have Tank and Roach too. Uh, if Roach think Tank coming back to do the same thing, he crazy. That's out. I bet you it won't be no draw this time. You could bet that. It definitely won't be a draw. For all the Tank haters, Roach had his 15 minutes of fame. You know, he had his. Give it up for Roach. He had his 15 minutes of fame. He went on every podcast. Everything somebody would take him on, he was there. You know, salute Roach. You had a good run. It was a good run. Um, but one thing about Tank, and this Roach, he's smart. You have a smart team. I don't take nothing from you, Roach, but Tank gave you a shot and you ran with it like you were supposed to. You were supposed to run with that shot, and you did. I salute you for that. But now you kind of going overboard with it. You burning it out now. Now it's time to get back in the gym and start training for Tank Roach too. And I hope you ready. I hope you're not running around and you better get in that gym. You better get your ass in that gym. Cause this is gonna be a whole different ball game. A whole different ball game. Because first of all, Tank is with his people. He wasn't with his people. I didn't like that whole crew. I didn't like nothing about that fight. Training wise, I didn't like nothing about it. Cause they all in the same gang. Big Bug, Roach Father, what's his name? Tall dude with the afro. I mean with the bald head. All of them in the same gang. They all right there in DC with Roach. They all came up with him because on for real, Baltimore is not the DMV, man. They always been rivals. They always fought against each other. Always. So, you know, that one don't fly with me. I hated Tank trained with them for that Roach fight. I wasn't feeling that. I really wasn't because they like Roach just as much as they like Tank. You know, I just couldn't see Bug and them like really like I don't know. I don't know. Like, did they really want to see? I'm not reaching. I'm not reaching. I'm just keeping it real. Like, I don't know, man. Boxing is funny. Boxing is funny. Boxing is scandalous. A lot of cats in boxing is all right, but they not real. You know, look what Floyd did to Tank. He say Tank ain't fight for 9 months. He pops up one day and tell Tank, "You got to fight for the title." Tank had sold his jewelry. I know y'all know the story. Tank sold his jewelry. He was damn near homeless again. Floyd sat back and watched all this because uh, Tank was allegedly supposed to have been banging his daughter, allegedly, you know. But that was his punishment. He had to go out and fight for the title, his first title shot, his first title fight. Floyd threw him in there. Floyd wanted him to lose. These are facts, man. The Tank got a stoppage. He stopped old boy and got away from Floyd. So, um, boxing can be tough, man. Like a lot of people who come through boxing, a lot of fighters come from nothing. A lot of fighters is poor, dirt poor, come from nothing and start fighting. That's what they've been doing all their life in the dirt, fighting. So they say, why not make some money from this shit? That's why I say what I said. That's that's why. Again, boxing got a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. It's always some scandals. It's always, you know, this. It's always that. You see how people get robbed? People get robbed like it's all right. Look what they did to Shakur Stevenson. Turkey Turkey Ali Sheik give him a number, which I know, you know, people probably know, gives him a number. It gives him a number that he's getting paid. So that's what he's running with. They send the boys to him and tell him the numbers has been changed, and they so low, they lower than what he got from Padley. Padley is the construction worker. Padley is the construction worker. Shakur just fought and stopped. Oh, shit is real. Yeah. See now you have promoters and everybody else and they mother playing that boy out, and it's sad. It's really sad. It's corny. And that's what I'm gonna say. It's corny. It's really corny. Then De La Hoya tweets out all the shit this man was talking, but he drops out the fight talking about Shakur. But according to Shakur, he said he ain't dropping out of nothing. He said if we got to go to a purge bid, you know, then he told De La Hoya, what up? You know, they trying to get my boy peanuts for the Cepeda fight. Even though it's no doubt in my mind that he won't dog walk him. He'd dog walk Cepeda. Shakur beat Cepeda ass. Straight up. Easy work. Real easy work. Then you have um Abdullah Mason. He doing his first 10 rounder on on May 7th on the Davis card. Keyshawn Davis against De Los Santos, which gonna be, a hell of a fight. But the difference between them two is Keyshawn could box. Keyshawn box very well. That's the difference. Him and Shakur is totally two different fighters. They say style make fights. And when Keyshawn get out there and start moving around, you don't have to worry about him running nowhere because he hit hard too. And again, and he can box. He could give it up however he need to because he can adjust. He great at that. You go to the phone booth, bang it out, or I can box you till I stop you. Because let's be honest, De Los Santos don't really have a chin chin. You know, he done been dropped a couple of times. So, you know, he don't have a chin of steel, what they say. But he's not a bum. I'm not gonna say De Los Santos is a bum. He's fairly decent. He's a fairly decent fighter. He is. He's decent. He stopped Ryo, but before he stopped him, Ryo put him down. Yeah, Ryo sat his ass down. Think it was the left hook. Yeah, I think it was the left hook. Left hook, left hook, right hand. Bang, boom. Put him down. Bang. Yeah, yep. And then you have Shushu Carrington. Um, he's finally fighting for a title. I don't I don't know on what card or anything because I don't I I don't see it on Showtime Boxing. I, I don't see the Shushu fight. Showtime Boxing, the app, give you everything. It give you all current events, like all fights you're gonna get on Showtime Boxing. That's the app. That's where I get a lot of my information from. It's called Showtime Boxing, and I don't, I don't know why Shakur. I mean, I don't know why Shushu not up there yet because he should be fighting in May, if I'm not mistaken. Um, Keyshawn fight is June 7th. I believe it's June 7th. I'm almost positive it's June 7th. Yeah, I'm almost positive it's June 7th. Yeah. I don't know that language. Matt, I don't know that language, Matt. Hey, what's going on with Jared Anderson? I know I'm almost positive. I'm almost positive that he's he's on the card. I think with either Shushu Carrington or he's on the card with Keyshawn Davis. No, he's not on that card because Keyshawn fighting, his two brothers fighting, but it got to be announced on who they fighting. They don't have opponents yet, I guess. And you have two more fights. Oh, uh Abdullah Mason on that card, on the Keyshawn Davis card against De Los Santos. You got you got Abdullah Mason, Keyshawn, two brothers, Keyshawn. Uh, that's four right there. And I didn't see Jared Anderson on that card. Yeah, I didn't see Jared Anderson. I don't, not on that card. But I know you, I know he has a fight coming up. But back to Devin Haney, I'm excited to see that Haney Ramirez fight. I'm very excited. Um, that Rolly Garcia fight. Oh man, that's gonna be something to see. That's gonna be something to see. If y'all seen the sparring match, because they had a sparring match, and Rolly was getting at him. Rolly was getting at him. They sparred in Mayweather gym, and somebody dropped the footage. That footage was hanging around YouTube for a minute. I think it's still up. Rolly was literally beating Garcia ass. He was. That's no secret. Real talk. Oh man. Let's see how let's see how it looked when it counts. You know, that's what counts to me when it counts. When them lights come on. Wow. And them, when that crowd is around. Wow. All them people. Both of them been on the big stage, but they have something that they will forever have in common. Tank stop both of them. Ah! Ah! Tank stop both of them. Both of them. So, let's see. Oh man. Oh man. Then we have I want to sum up the fight, post fight. I'm gonna give my opinion on the Eubank Ben fight. First of all, Eubanks was so much bigger than Ben that it wasn't. It was just crazy to see. He was much like when they was in the ring and from certain angles, when the camera came on certain angles, you could see how much like he was way bigger than him. You know, you go from 147 to 160. That's a hell of a jump off a 2 year layoff. I don't know what made you think you could get in there and actually win with Eubanks, even though, in my opinion, I don't see I don't see his father in him at all. So saying that, I'm saying in Eubanks, I don't see the dog in him. I don't. I know this much. Ben almost stopped him a couple of times. He came close to stopping that man a couple of times. He just didn't have the power. He just didn't have the stamina. He didn't have it. He didn't have it. He was winded. He was tired. You could tell when a fighter is exhausted when they come back and put their arms on the ring like this. You never do that because you telling your opponent exactly how tired you are. Then you got fighters like Boots that stand up the whole fight. You got fighters that work like that. They stand up every round. That's how they like doing it. Yeah. But that's a good that's good too though. You don't cramp your legs up. You ready to go. You in shape, man. You in tip top shape. Chris Colbert do that also. For all y'all don't know who Chris Colbert is, Chris Colbert is the guy that beat Ryo, and Ryo came back and knocked him clean out. I'm talking about one of them knockouts that you calling people in the in the in them ropes in that ring because this guy is, he's not moving nothing. When Ryo hit him, boom, bang, boom in that corner, he fell like this. His whole body just tightened up and he fell. Boom! It was on the ground, sleep. Them some scary moments, man, in the sport of boxing. They really are. My thing is, man, go home. and be able to do it again. Boxing is a rough sport, a rough sport. Do I think fighters actually, I could say, actually scared of other fighters? That's I, I, I scared. No, no, a little fear from nature, just by nature, yes. But the fear your opponent, no, I just don't think a fighter is scared to fight another fighter. Scared? No, definitely not. You probably don't like some things, or it's probably hard to get around this and get around that and do this and do that. I get that. But to actually two fighters fear another fighter, nah. And you in the sport of boxing, nah. I can't see that. Nah. Yep. Then I think um they have a rematch clause. Eubanks and Connor Ben. I don't think Connor Ben should take the rematch. I think they both should walk out in the sunset and call it, you know, whatever. Because if you go back and look at the tapes, it was almost like taking candy from a baby. He just banged Ben up the whole fight from from the first round to the last. He used his head to punch it back. Conor Ben was blocking punches with his face. Real talk, blocking punches with his face. Bang, 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 bang. Come on, man. And I'm talking about every jab Eubanks threw caught him right in his mouth. Pause. Boom, 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 boom. Every jab. Then he was hooking off the jab, and that was landing. But then you had kind of been that for first 7, 8 rounds, Ben was strong. He was strong, but he just um he just was too little for Eubanks. He just was. He was a much smaller guy, and his punches didn't have the right power. His punches did not have that power on them. And I said, this fight, I can't see this fight going the whole 12, but I didn't, bet on that, or it was just, it really, truthfully, it was crazy to watch. Yeah. Salute to all my real ones. Salute to all the homies that tune in. I appreciate it. Like, subscribe to the channel. Uh, God's willing, be back tomorrow with another hot topic. Uh, Probably not the same time. Probably, most likely, a little earlier. Peace and love. Excuse me. Salute to all my real ones, all the homies back home that support me. Shout out to everyone that got love for me. Y'all know how I ended the same way all the time. Jersey.